Hey there everyone, That Sexy Nerd is back again, and we're watching The Barnyard, a movie I only watched once, a grand total of once, and boy is it stupid. It's not stupid, but it's also not good. It's a Nickelodeon movie. Wasn't it like the first Nickelodeon movie or one? I don't know, some bullshit. I just know Sheen's actor from Jimmy Neutron is in there, and I loved that show when I was growing up. Boy, what happened to that? Why has that not been continued? Why was that canceled? That's what I really want to know. And Fairly Odd Parents was still on the air forever. It's like it was on so long they had to stop it and then reboot it. It's ridiculous. And yeah, everybody was like, yeah, Kevin James is going to be in this movie. I'm like, so, like, you know what? I never watched King of Queens. I never really liked Kevin James. God, I think the only movie I actually did like him in was Paul Blart. But actually, that's a lie. Usually when he's teamed up with Adam Sandler, like in Grown Ups or what is that? Chuck and Larry Get Married. I don't remember that one. That stupid one where they're both firefighters and everything, and then they get married for some stupid reason. It's all stupid, and he's never been in a good movie. So, yeah, he picks some good ones, doesn't he? Yeah, again, I think the only one I was okay with was Paul Blart. Yeah. So, I mean, the guy's never really good at picking good movies, but, you know, maybe Nostalgia Critic will warm up to it. You know? Not likely, but, you know, hey, a man can hope, right? Or a guy can hope. Or, actually, no, I don't even hope. Fuck this movie. But, let's get in and see what the damage is. And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, it's time for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos. And let's do this thing, y'all.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. I guess this guy really has a thing about cows.
What? Guy? Oh, did he direct this too?
Paramount released Barnyard, from the mind of Stephen Oedekerk, who
oh God,
a few times here on the channel. As I've mentioned before, I'm not an expert on this guy, but I'm always at least a little interested when his name is attached to a project. Partly because his style of comedy varies greatly in terms of quality, but there's also always a sense that he's giving it his all no matter how perfectly or imperfectly strange the project is. Barnyard did decent enough at the box office and even got a show on Nickelodeon the following year, yet its reception's been confusing to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I mean, I was graduating college around this point. It wasn't really something on my radar. But it clearly...
oh, you were graduating college. I thought you were in college around the time Pokemon was out, though. This came out, I think, in like 2004. So, lies, Doug. Lies!
We left an impression on a lot of people, as a lot of folks have asked me to review it for a while. And I didn't know if this was a good thing or a bad thing, as when I looked it up, the audience and critical scores aren't strong, but if you look on YouTube, the views are pretty bonkers.
What?
So there's clearly
That's a trailer,
something
isn't it?
in here that people remember, whether it's for better or worse. And I guess it's finally time for me, just almost a mere 20 years later, to see what it is.
Almost a mere.
So let's take a closer look. Whether I should be congratulated or pray for it, let's take a look at Barnyard. The film opens with not the worst animation,
But not the best.
for Dougal. Yeah, one of the reasons I didn't check this out before is the animation design on the main characters looks pretty bad. But there have been properties with not the best style that have turned out decent material. Even if there are a lot more that don't, but let's give it a shot.
Clear!
Once the farmer leaves, the animals Toy Story themselves into an active social life. We see Miles the Mule and Ben the Cow, played by Danny Glover and Sam Elliott. Oh, they know the stars we demand to see together! As Ben tries to keep the farm out of trouble.
Little creation of mine I like to call hill surfing.
However, his son Otis, played by Kevin James, always brings trouble to them. Alright, I'll say this. These backgrounds are weirdly good. As cheap as the characters look, the color and scale of these landscapes is really reflecting someone saying, underpaid animator looking for job at Pixar, please.
Before we get started, we have a birthday. Everett the dog turned 13 today.
Jeez.
Again, somebody worked overtime on that thing.
Lest I remind you,
13.
This is coyote season. These are ruthless and desperate creatures.
And the only thing that can stop them? Tax write-offs.
Let's hit
Oh,
it.
that's today.
Paramount, I will pay good money to see the footage of Sam Elliott making that.
Moo!
Don't always get along, as Otis always tries to goof off with his friends.
They're coyotes. Them tiny, us big.
A strong man stands up for himself. A stronger man stands up for others.
And a stronger man would ask the question, as cows, shouldn't we be female?
Ooh, that's
Are
a
we?
good point. They
Cows
have
named
udders.
Bessie and Daisy, played by Courtney Cox and Wanda Sykes.
Oh boy,
Hey.
Courtney
Oh,
Cox.
look at you.
Courtney Cox. Jeez.
Is she? Belly's the same size as all the others. Though then again, what do I know about the science of cows? I mean, a second ago I thought they were all female. I'm sorry, I can't get past this.
I know, it's weird, right? It weirded me out too.
The animals throw a hoedown that night where they partake in. Okay, if you move that bowl literally an inch down, this is a very disturbing R.
Yeah.
While that's going on, Ben and Otis keep an eye out for coyotes.
I remember when I used to sit out here with your sister.
I don't have a sister.
Oh, yeah. That was you, wasn't it?
See, I'm not
See?
confused by this. Man, I'll give Sam Elliott credit. Even for goddamn Barnyard, he's acting his ass off.
Really?
The day you showed up, I see this little baby calf. I looked up into the sky, and I would have swore I saw the stars dance.
Oh.
Okay, what is it about cartoon animals written for toddlers that make bizarrely good fathers? Otis is too busy thinking about the party he was asked to go to, though, so Ben decides to be generous and let him go to it. Where we see...
Mr. Bombastic, very fantastic. Touch me on me box, she says.
Listen to those hallucinogenic drugs I took this morning.
The real winner, that one.
Stop. I think he's kind of cute.
Of
As
course.
every hot woman contractually has to think about Kevin James,
I know.
Otis performs a song for everybody, but
Wait,
the hot
isn't that
woman
both her? Yeah, that's both her. It's both the same woman.
Actually has to think about Kevin James. Otis performs a song for everybody, but the pizza boy shows up, and while I haven't exactly gotten that many laughs yet, the writing here is pretty funny.
My arm fell off. My fake arm.
Do you need any help?
It's just against my religion. I'm a no helpian.
I'm in a similar denomination. That's why I do my own effects. Isn't that right, random talking cow?
Meow.
Regular.
Oh, well,
Know
damn
it
it.
though, coyotes attack the farm, and quite frankly, out of nowhere, turn up the creepy by several notches.
Yeah, I
Sorry
remember
to
this
call
part.
you so late in the evening, but we did have a previous engagement.
Did they just write in the script Canine Heath Ledger Joker appears?
Jesus.
Oh, shush.
Oh, shh.
You could stop us, huh?
I don't remember
David
this
Ketchner
part.
acting bizarrely terrifying as Ben shows up to stop.
Put the hen down, Dag.
You know how much we like the hands.
No, really, where did this character come from? I've read Thomas Harris books less frightening.
Oh, boy. Boy,
Uses his night moves to fight him off with night moves, but Dag manages to get the drop on him. Otis finds him too late.
In this empty room.
being a good cow.
Don't take this the wrong way, but your Barnyard, was the rapping mouse gonna give a eulogy?
Mr. Bombastic.
There, buddy.
Yeah, Jesus, what? Stop it!
Okay, calm down, Grave of the Fireflies. You had a show that ran after Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, right?
Someone has to do this. We don't have Ben. Therefore, I would like to nominate myself.
After
No.
wasting 2 minutes on a dog character we've barely seen, making an argument he should be in charge, which, okay, 2 minutes doesn't sound like much, but
Well,
it's a long 2 minutes. The animals nominate Otis, and it looks like he certainly has his work cut out for him. I told you for a while, Riverdance just wouldn't die.
It's daylight! The farmer's gonna be back!
Wild Mike. Wild Mike.
In a just odd moment, they bring out an animal called Wild Mike to dance and distract Otis from his responsibilities.
What kind of animal is that?
I don't know, but he sure can dance!
Isn't it obvious? It's the devil's butthole from those honeycomb
you
commercials.
seriously?
Yeah, there's an idea for a joke here, but it doesn't really connect to much. I feel like it just exists for kids to watch and bounce to on YouTube over and over. Yep, that checks out.
Yeah, oh.
The farmer returns and
Kill
sees the
him!
animals partying, so Miles knocks
Yeah.
him out. They try to make him think a branch fell on him, and he dreamt the whole thing. But he wonders how his shoe got so far away from him.
Will
Damn
you
it. Stop doing that.
Okay, the wanton destruction for this harmless old man is surprisingly a good running joke. Like 2 branches. Okay, we're finally getting some decent laughs. And Otis sees there's more responsibilities to his job as kids sneak in to go cow tipping.
That's called cow tipping.
Jesus.
Otakar finally showed what the neutron kids look like in the
Yeah,
future.
I know, right?
They hotwire the neighbor's car and go after the kids, and every once in a while, a little bit of that Otakirk randomness shines through.
You bring the stuff.
It's right here, huh?
Show it.
It's
Show
right,
it.
it's right here.
Show it.
It's right here.
Show it.
It's right there.
That felt like dialogue he would dub in a martial arts movie. They go to tip the kid who tipped them, who I swear is the bad guy from Megamind.
Never go to Meadows. Never go to Meadows.
Boy, I hate to say it, but could Ben have died earlier? Because we're finally getting some good jokes here. But the cops spot them.
Probably some teenagers
Damn.
going out for a joyride.
Damn.
Nothing no strip search won't cure ya. Is this thing still on?
Obviously.
Nickelodeon property, all right. The cows get involved in an all-out police chase, which is starting to look like a Need for Speed game. They crash the car and make a run for it.
Need for Speed.
Huh? Oh, no.
The film is nice enough to remind us Daisy is in the movie. Hey, that's not fair. They're still reminding us Miles is in the movie. And why did that dog get 2 minutes? And they decide to have a chat.
My dad had a thing about stars. He told me that the night he found me, he looked up into the sky and the stars.
You will believe a cow can cry. You're Barnyard! Daisy reveals her sad backstory as well, saying a bad storm took out her husband and friends.
When we went home, well, everyone was gone.
Yeah.
Come on, tell him the truth. It was the clown. The clown took everybody. Meanwhile,
Hiya, Cowie!
Dag and the others are on the hunt as Otis decides to hunt them down.
What do you want to be, a hero? Cow.
That was a very strong coyote. What did
what?
Otis say about him again?
Them tiny, us big.
Yeah, but with Smash Brother moves on their side, apparently.
Welcome.
Punch!
See you around.
I always thought that was Steve Buscemi, but apparently not.
Round. You're fat.
Why did these 2 actors think the Academy Awards were watching them in this? Dex says if he doesn't
That's
let them
him?
take whatever they want, they'll kill all the animals. And Otis doesn't know how to stop them.
Hey, Pop. You know, I know I always said that I wasn't you, and I'm not. But I wish I was.
Never thought I'd say this, but can the cow do a kung fu fight or something? Jesus, I can't believe I had to tell Barnyard to lighten up. This is like saying elf bowling has too many talks about seasonal depression.
I'm leaving.
Didn't you say that it was, like, depressing?
I don't belong here anymore.
Otis says he's leaving the farm because he doesn't think he can help.
What happened, Otis?
Look, it's complicated.
If you're hurting, let me help. I'd like to help.
And I'm sorry, this film is taking itself so seriously so often, I actually start laughing at how ridiculous it looks seeing dialogue from a heavy drama coming out of the cast of Home on the Range.
I know, right?
I froze, okay? Everyone here.
I know, it
they all
was
trust
weird.
me, and I can't protect a single one of them.
Remember that video that put Yogi and Boo Boo in the assassination of Jesse James?
What?
It's like they did the same thing except with 2 cows and marriage stories.
So much like your father.
Do not compare me to my father.
I didn't compare you to him. I said you were acting like him.
You're exactly like your mother. And you're like my father. You're all the bad things about all of these people.
Your goddamn Barnyard! He's told the coyotes took several of the chickens and their
Jeez.
chicks, so he decides to take matters into his own hands.
Cow's gonna whip a bitch.
Really weird music transition. Oh, sorry, the film reel for 9 suddenly started playing, but given the tone shifts, I doubt you noticed. The coyotes are about to eat the chickens when Otis comes in to save the day.
Well, I know what's right.
Now the soundtrack for Logan is mixed up in here. You know, if Killer Clowns from Outer Space suddenly appear, I'm not even gonna flinch. His friends show up, though, and come to help him out.
Oh.
Hey!
Sorry, man. They're just pellets.
I should be put off, but honestly, I'm impressed we're in the last 10 minutes, and that's the first we're getting of those jokes.
Ooh,
Maybe
that's
somebody
true.
weirdly wrote a note saying replace all fart jokes with talking at father's grave scenes. The cows hotwire the car again and use it to defeat the coyotes. And I guess I do chuckle at the intimidating villain suddenly screaming like this.
Yeah, I remember that.
I too was shocked at how high-pitched screaming funny.
I got something special for you.
Uh-oh.
It's so nice when one underutilized character releases another underutilized character.
It's about time.
Me?
Otis gets the drop on Dag and has a chance to finish him off.
Never come back.
Might I also add run and honk.
Honk.
Everybody heads home just in time to discover Daisy is giving birth.
What?
What are you gonna name him?
Ben.
Aw, it's a beautiful little boy cow. I'm sorry, what are those if that's a male?
Oh.
A little Ben.
They call the baby Ben, presumably because he mumbles like Sam Elliott, and Otis looks up in the sky to see what else? The stars dancing. Alright, that's a little sweet.
That is sweet.
I think we needed 12 scenes of bovine grieving to get to it, though. Oh, and Captain Caveman's hairball or whatever has the last scene with the lady whose car they stole.
What?
How does this guy unintentionally make some of the creepiest imagery in his comments? So, okay, that was Barnyard, and man, it wasn't what I was expecting.
Wow, yeah, me neither. I don't
Yes,
remember
it's
it being
technically not
okay.
good, but I don't really see either why so many people remember
It's
it on a
okay.
good level or bad level. There are some things that are fine. Like I said, there's a few jokes that worked. There's surprisingly a couple decent performances.
Yeah.
And despite the character designs being bad, with few exceptions, the actual movement of the animation was smoother than I expected. Compare this movement to, say, Jimmy Neutron or Norm of the North or other films that had similar cheap designs, and you'll see there actually is more fluidity to this than you would think. But it also isn't that consistently funny, and part of that might be it weirdly takes itself too seriously at times. There's a lot of talks about grief and responsibility and anxiety, which would be fine in a more emotional or artistic film, but the cover has cows riding motorcycles.
Yeah.
And honestly, it doesn't
It's
have
like
anything that
lighten
new
up.
to a very familiar scenario. It's a parent dying, a screw-up taking over a role of authority, and teaching some bullies a lesson. We've seen this a million times. But I don't know, there's clearly something here that calls to younger people who watch clips on YouTube or turned in for the TV show or, like I said, recommended I review it for years. So maybe I'm missing something. To me, it wasn't so bad or so good it deserved much talk, but maybe if I grew up with it, I would understand either the passionate love or passionate hatred it has. Whatever your thoughts, there's clearly something here that calls to kids. I just don't know and honestly don't care that much to find out. But at least now I can see what all the fuss is about, whether I see it as worthy of that fuss or not. For my money, I'm just gonna go watch Kung Pao again.
Yeah.
I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's okay, but again, it was never anything that special. I don't remember it being so emotional. And again, it really didn't change my mind. I mean, I still feel the exact same way. There's nothing like, oh, I've got to see this movie again. No, it's nothing like that. But again, it's a weird thing, you know. You know, did this movie come out around at the same time as Brother Bear? Because I think I watched those same movies like the same time. It's weird. That's a movie I want to see him cover, honestly. Like, you know, everybody's gonna watch it too. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I like Brother Bear, because honestly, it's an underrated Disney movie. It's not perfect, I get it, but you know, it's still a good movie. Way better than this. But again, nothing Kevin James. This might be the best thing Kevin James has been in. Who knows? Like the most emotional I've ever seen Kevin James. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content. And subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos. And I'll see you all in the next episode.